everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. It's game time, and no doubt this fella's ready to go. Time for him to add to those passing stats and hopefully add a win to their record, too. It's the Jets going up against the Dolphins. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis
for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the... Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Looking to throw. This one caught. Jordan Cameron. Jordan Cameron, he's all alone. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one...
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because, to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got some space here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. And the young Bucks showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And caught by Cameron right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Cameron, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the 1st quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this.
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Flushed out right. But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They go play action here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw here, escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And over the middle, this is Parker. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here we go! They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And it's caught by Parker. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down. That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run with a second-year man. This is Jay Ajayi. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made by Leonte Carrou. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
3 yards to go here on 2nd down. Now it's Ajayi, and he stopped immediately there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now back to throw.
But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. New York set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would...
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, this O-line, they've had trouble with a pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Anthony Hitchens coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is all...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Leonte CARR, 83 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, able to find CARR. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the first rounder, Darren. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Come on, let's go!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Let's go!
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His tight end Cameron couldn't hang on, and that'll bring up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Let's go!
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to sing up here. Yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They come up in an end-up shot at midfield at the 50-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And over the middle, this is Parker. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Now back to throw. And it's caught by Parker. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Parker. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up a throw. And this is Parker, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Back to throw here. And he comes back with 1 complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The gun, they'll look to throw. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw here. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Shreds the tackle. And oh my goodness, what a catch at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And what a grab. That's one, Charles, that kind of leaves you and I speechless up here in the booth.
We used to think we'd see these types of catches once a season. Now I feel like we're seeing them once a game.
And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go! 38!
It's a quarterback, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback, scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone,
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll drop to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. CARR's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.